Hello, everybody. Welcome to FC Mobile Live. It is another wonderful episode here on YouTube, Twitch, FCM TV, wherever you guys are tuning in from. We're here in sunny Vancouver, and I'm joined by Tack. We're in the studio together.
What's up, community? Yeah, things work out, and I'm here in good company with my friend Antoine, and good company with the FC Mobile community. How's everyone doing today?
It's great to see you guys in chat. Recognize a lot of you there. Recognize a lot of the flags you guys are dropping, some of the players that you're mentioning in chat. It's great to see you guys. And also, it's just awesome to be here in person doing the stream together. Like, I feel like we do them remotely, and we actually get to do them in person.
Exactly. So, real life yapping. Who's ready for some like real life yapping?
You know it, chat. I can already see people making jokes in chat there. Someone dropping Taquan. Yeah. But yeah, no, the vibes are great. It's been a really fun couple weeks. And then I know everybody's looking forward to Grassroot Greats. But before we get into that, just wanted to mention that the new Icons trailer for FC26 went out this morning. We are also included in that video, so some of the new icons were revealed, and also a little bit of FC Mobile community representation in there. If you noticed, there's a creator who had a line to camera in there. If you know who that is, drop that in chat. But if you haven't seen the video, definitely go check it out. It's on our socials, and it does connect well to Grassroot Greats and a certain icon who's going to be showing up.
A certain icon, yeah, absolutely. We dropped the teaser just now, and on our socials too. Saw a lot of correct answers. There were, rumors spreading across the community. But worry not, we're here to talk about Grassroot Greats. New event. It's a secondary event coming on Thursday, UTC. And grab a snack. We'll have plenty to show you guys. So, why don't we start?
Are we ready to get into it, right?
I
feel
am.
like we should.
I am.
Are we ready, chat? You guys have all pretty much guessed who it's going to be. There's no real surprise on who, but you at least want to see the actual action shot. You want to see the OVR, the position, all of that. So there's also other players in Grassroot Greats that are exciting. So I feel like without further ado, we should just put up the player banner up on screen, let you guys get a first look at who's coming to Grassroot Greats.
All right, chat. Who got it right? The striker was Papin. Is that how we say Antoine?
Yeah, Papin. Yeah,
Papin.
He won a Ballon d'Or actually for I think it was in the late '80s, but early '90s. But he's actually a really good player. It's been a while since we've seen him get a top OVR item. And then the other one was the left mid. Zé
Roberto, Antoine. Very good. 9 out of 10 pronunciation. Really exciting. And the left back, I think the man of the moment, making his debut as an icon in FC Mobile, Marcelo. A certain Brazilian host of the FC Mobile live show is very happy to see
somebody's
this lineup here.
But also some other 111s there with Miroslav Klose. And then the 110s, Di Natale at a left wing, Wright at striker 110, Dudek 110. And then we've got Cordoba, Tevez, and then Cahill rounding out a very icon and hero heavy event so far. There are going to be some live players that we'll check out in the build shortly. But chat, first impressions on some of the icons here. I know we want to check out the stats and see weak foot, skill move, what are we dealing with? But I already see some comments. Somebody saying Tevez is going to be cracked. Funny enough, you mentioned Tevez because there's actually an interesting way in the event that you can get his player item. But he should be an interesting striker to use.
Yeah, absolutely. Natalia also a highlight, always performs well in game. So excited. We'll take a closer look at the attributes for each player. So who's ready to see what we have here for the community to enjoy?
Yeah, drop in chat which player of these on the player banner you're most excited for, and then we'll go into the gameplay and we'll check them out. We'll go through the chapter, how Grassroot Greats works, the gallery, obviously, also some exchanges, some quests, And then we'll also take a look at the new Ragnarok week 6. So the final week of Ragnarok is coming up. It's been a pretty long event with a lot of high-powered players, but we'll take a look at the final week of those. So drop in chat, though, first, who from Grassroot Greats you're most excited for, or even from Ragnarok, if there's a certain player that you've been waiting to see there.
Yeah.
So without further ado, let's throw it to the gameplay build here. So we get an early look at what's coming out to FC Mobile. This is going to be launching Thursday UTC, so the regular reset time during the week. All right, so let's go to the main chapter right here. And right away, TAC, Grassroot Greats. It's overall like the event is based on players who started off at like a local club, a smaller club, rose up through the ranks, and then achieved greatness, but they still maintained their grassroots, I guess, link, the roots to where they came from.
Yeah. This event is themed around, talent and stardom, and international success can come from anywhere where there's a pitch, which is beautiful. We really like this.
Yeah, it's a really nice theme, and it connects well to, I think, the progression in the event too. So you kind of start at the roots, and then you slowly build up and get some rewards for your team. And as we go through the main chapter here, these are just some of the milestones you can earn for unlocking some of the players. And again, we're going to have the Grassroot Greats shard system. So shards are coming back to this player event. And the Road to Greats chapter is where the story begins. So you're going to come into this chapter every day, and you're going to be claiming the starter pack here that gets you some tokens, also some of the pass points. We'll take a look at that Grassroot Great pack shortly. And then, you're going to be doing skill games, matches, and then you're going to be grabbing these Grassroot Great tokens. So I've already granted myself about 3,000 tokens. It's a lot, but we did want to be able to show off how it works. And then there are some milestones here with some more shards. So actually a decent amount of shards, chat, that you can be getting just from milestones and regular play.
There are about 90. Did I make the calculations correct? 40 plus 30, actually 70. Right? 70 here. And I think I saw 50 in the main chapter, but don't trust my calculations. We've all seen my calculating skills. So don't forget the main chapter as well for some extra shards.
Yeah, so we'll go back and calculate all the shards that you can get just from regular play. But there's obviously going to be the gem pack that you'll be using to get shards too.
Mm-hmm.
But this is kind of an interesting format for the Greats stories. So here are kind of the stories of a lot of the Grassroot Greats. And the way it works is you're going to take those tokens that we saw in the previous chapter. So these green Grassroot Great tokens. And you're going to choose whether to give this Grassroot Greats player the skills or fortitude. And basically, I'm going to go in and just give my player 2 skills and 3 fortitude. And it unlocks different rewards based on that. So this is 2 and 3. Actually, I think we were looking, did we want to do 5 and 0 to
Let's
start?
do 5 and 0.
Okay, no fortitude on this guy. We're going to go straight for the skills.
Let's showcase the man of the hour here. It's a little bit of a spoiler, but you guys understand after we do what we do here.
So I chose all skills, no fortitude. And what this does is this unlocks the Marcelo story. So story 1, you can see, born in Rio de Janeiro, Marcelo faced some early challenges. And there's kind of a whole backstory about how he rose to greatness.
Mm-hmm.
And you can earn just some rewards here, as well as play a match that connected to his storyline. So playing this doesn't earn you the Marcelo. However, if you complete that, you do get some rewards in each, essentially, roster that you unlock.
Mm-hmm. So there will be 6 stories, 6 Grassroot Greats for you to learn a little bit more about the story if you are not familiar. And completing the stories will help you progress through the event.
So essentially, you'll be gathering those tokens from the previous chapter and then bring them in to the Great Stories, unlock little mini stories for each of these Grassroot Greats, complete those, and then at the end, you can choose between a Mascherano, the Ivan Toney here, or the 105 to 111, which we'll be able to use for shards if it's a player that you don't want to add to your team.
Mm-hmm.
So then from there, you have your shards. You've done all of this. Let's go and take a look at the gallery. So this is where I think a lot of you guys are excited to see how much is Marcelo going for. Also, Zé Roberto, Papa, Closa. What are the shard costs here? So Marcelo is 1,500 right off the bat. I think for a player of his caliber, it's to be expected. But there's another left back as well who's at 110 for 1,000.
Absolutely. And those are the 111s to 110. As you can see, there are tabs there with the 109s, 108s. It really depends on where you are in terms of OVR and what players are looking to include your lineup. Yeah, Marcelo 1,500, seeing the, the comments here.
And then we have the 109s as well, with some different shard costs, obviously. Mm-hmm. Araujo with 800. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, we'll take a look later at all of the attributes and players, hoping to find some hidden gems in there for cost efficiency in terms of shards.
I'm seeing right away in chat, a lot of you are noticing the 110 right wing Olise at 800.
Mm-hmm.
So I know he's had team of the season items, and they've been really good, or even people were using, what was his previous really good item that everyone was really excited about?
I remember Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck was a big one.
That was really good, yeah.
I mean, that Di Natale 110, I used his code Neon cam for a while, and we'll take a look at his stats in a bit, but I remember he's been really solid. But I think what everybody wants to see here is the stats on the 111s. So Marcelo here, 111, left back, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 131 pace, and then dribbling is 127, defending at 120 with physical at 102. What are your first thoughts, Tack?
I think he's well built. So if you put all his skills into the defending area, he gets really well balanced. I like the 5-star skill moves there. He has decent defending, great dribbling for left back, adequate pace. My highlight for this player item, if you go back to the player and put up his 3D model, this has uncanny resemblance.
It's good.
To, like, look at the hair, look at the face. It's really, really good. I'll definitely try to include him to my team. Not sure if I'll be able to get to the 1,500 shard mark, but I'm really excited. As a fan. In terms of like raw attributes, I think there are like comparables there because like high might not be the thing for everyone. I'm okay with it, but it's more like an emotional peak than anything else.
For sure. I'm seeing a lot of dubs in chat here. What do we think, chat, about this 111 Marcelo? The stats, the look, the art, and then also the work rate. I know a lot of people talk about work rates when they're looking at the fullbacks. High. What do we feel about a high left back?
He also plays as left mid, right? So folks that are running through the back with the left mid, right mid, Marcelo on that position with the high, I think it's really effective.
Yeah, that left mid could be an interesting one too if you play 3 at the back. And speaking of left mids, Zé Roberto, a 111 with 5-star stamina, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot.
Antoine, how do I get 2,500 shards to get Zé Roberto and Marcelo? This guy's looking really good. He also plays center mid and left back. Very well rounded. I like having a left-footed center mid on my lineup. So I think he shines the best at center mid, paired with someone like Gilberto Silva, for an example. So really, really excited to see Zé Roberto.
Yeah, and he did get the weak foot upgrade. So I'm seeing a lot of people in chat highlighting that he's 4-star weak foot. Because I know in previous items, People were talking about the 3-star weak foot. I still think he's going to be amazing. He plays really well at center mid, I feel like. Like, he's fast, he can go the whole game. And while his physical isn't like top notch like other CMs we see, and his defending as well, I think the fact that his mobility is really, really good, that he can still just chase everything.
Yep. Very flexible too.
Yep. High. So I'm excited to try him out in scouting camp to see how he feels on the ball. What do we think, Chad? This is probably one of the better left mids we've seen in a while. Do you use left mid in your team, or would you move Zé Roberto like a CM if you used him? I want to hear in chat some of the opinions. And then let's go to Papin here at a 111 striker. We've obviously been seeing a lot of top strikers come through over the past few weeks. Definitely been seeing some of the memes come up in the community around strikers. Papin, though, 134 for pace and shooting. 4-star weak foot with 4-star skill moves. Pretty good for a striker up top. I'm just curious to see how people compare him to the other 111s.
It's a tough competition for the striker position there, and we haven't even shown all the new options, both in Grassroot Greats and Ragnarok after Daybreak the last week. I'm seeing a lot of comments here asking for us to show. Don't worry, we'll show them.
There's a tough competition for that striker. So I'm seeing people in chat dropping some dubs, but also asking around the weak foot, which is definitely understandable. Let's check in on the other 111 striker, Miroslav Klose. He has 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He's definitely a target man. He's a poacher. Yeah. I think just looking at the history of this player, he's going to be in the right place at the right time. Not the paciest at 111, but I think the shooting at 128. And then very good in terms of reactions and strength 127, and then just shot power and positioning, and then the finishing at 139 is very impressive. Again,
another one to edge of competition. Really strong. I think some players will be drawn back because of the pace there, but if you're looking for a tall, strong striker, it might be your guy.
100%. So Di Natale here at left wing. He's 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. At left wing. So slightly different than his cam item that we've seen previously. 134 pace with 133 dribbling and 126 shooting. I know some people will look right away at the weak foot, but I feel like on the left wing, when he has the right foot with 5, he's 4-star on his left, 5 on his right. This does work well for the cut-in finesse. And I know he's got very good dribbling, and he's a bit on the shorter side, so he's got pretty solid balance whenever I've used him.
He's one of those guys that has the juice in game.
I'm seeing people drop in chat that this looks like a perfect left winger.
Yep.
I think, he's high-low. He's got some good traits on him as well. And then for 650 shards, I think if you're looking at Grassroot Greats and saying, hey, I'm going all in on Ragnarok, or maybe Grassroot Great isn't the one I'm fully focusing on. But if you can get to that 650 and you need a new left winger, I think, the dubs in the chat do fit. And now Ian Wright, 110 striker, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Shooting is solid with 128 with the dribbling. Pace is decent with 121, but I don't know if this is kind of in between like a target man or like a really speedy Michael Owen kind of striker.
He kind of like sits on the middle of everything. They're well balanced. Will play well, absolutely. But I don't see, like a defining characteristic that could make him stand out compared to all of the striker options that we currently have.
Agreed. And then let's check out right winger Michael Olise, 129 pace with 130 dribbling, 5'5" weak foot, 4-star skill moves. So right away, the dribbling and pace stand out here.
Yep.
I know a lot of people get excited when there's an Olise item. What do we think, chat? First impressions on this Grassroot Greats Michael Olise.
5-star weak foot is always a very nice addition. I guess compared to other options, might not on the wing, the 5-star weak foot is not as important as in like a cam position, striker position, but still, considering the shard cost, I think is a really solid option.
Yeah, 800 shards for Elise here. And then Dudek. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of Dudek since the rank up items for those
Yeah.
80s stopped being a thing, but it's great to see him back in game. Clearly a Liverpool legend here, and he's got 134 diving, 133 positioning with 138 reflexes. 187 in terms of height. For a goalie, 500 shards. If you haven't already gone for a top goalie from Ragnarok and you're looking at Grassroot Greats, 500 could work pretty well. I personally haven't used Dudek in my team, so I'm not really sure his performance, but if anybody's used previous items of his, would be interesting to hear you guys in chat what you think. And yes, you would rank up your Dudek with Mascherano's.
Yes.
As you do. And then wrapping up the 110s here is Mendy, left back. So he comes in with 123 pace, 123 physical, 120 defending. I've used Mendy items before.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's very solid. Definitely fits kind of that meta, 5'5". High work rate.
Yeah. At the 1,000 shards price range, between a Zé Roberto or a Mendy, I would go with the Zé Roberto for the flexibility, the Brazilianness, the flair.
That is totally fair. So I'm curious, chat, looking at the 110s and 111s, who stands out for you as like the most exciting of these player items? And then also the other one is, which one do you think the shard cost really looks interesting to you? Like if you're going to be playing Grassroot Greats, are you going for that 1,500? Or you think, you know what, maybe 650 for a Di Natale is solid. Or you know what, maybe I'll push for an 800 at Elise. So drop in chat who you would go for from Grassroot Greats. Or if you're not even interested in Grassroot Greats, let us know, because we're going to be showing off the Ragnarok players too. So if that's been your focus, totally fair. But would love to know in chat, what's your strategy for the next week?
Di Natale getting a lot of mentions at the 650 shard price. It's really good.
Yeah, seeing a lot of Di Natale, see some Elise. But we're in here, guys, to Ragnarok After Daybreak. It is the final week of Ragnarok, and I feel like this week did not disappoint in terms of the players. Right away, like, we'll go to the 1,500 here, and not much to really be said about these stats. These are just something else, especially with the extra skill points.
Absolutely. It's Zizou, well-rounded, complete midfielder, has that aura, 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Can we say it's the best midfielder starting this Thursday UTC?
I'm seeing a lot of dubs in chat, so I think people are agreeing with you, but this is, like the 5-5 for both is going to be really tough to beat. Let's check out Torres here at 111. Look at that pace. 136 for Torres with 130 shooting. And I know that physical at 102 feels better in game too.
Yeah, because he's tall.
Yeah.
Right?
So this Torres, I've used the Code Neon Torres for a while, and I've always been pretty happy with. Actually, no, not Code Neon. Pitch Beats.
Pitch Beats
Torres.
He was a popular one.
I still use him off the bench, and he's still really good to come in for the last 20-30 minutes.
This guy's looking amazing.
Yeah. Power header as well. High medium. 1,500 though for the Torres. So I'm curious, chat, in Ragnarok, how many of you have saved up After Daybreak shards? And if you have, let us know how many you're at right now. Vincent Kompany, center back here, 111 and 137 defending with 128 physical. This is looking like a very solid center back. Again, I've also used this Pitch Beats company. Was pretty happy with him for a few weeks, few months. And yeah, medium high. And then we'll check out Maicon here at right back.
Yeah. I just got the Carlos Alberto.
Yeah.
Well, I had to make a concession, right? I don't think I was at the level to get 1,500 shards, considering I'm planning to claim the Gilberto Silva, which is, at least 350. But comparing the two, I want to hear from our dear audience, the FC Mobile community, between Maicon and the Carlos Alberto, or maybe even other right backs that are available right now. Who takes your pick? Please say Carlos Alberto, because I don't want to regret my decision. But this guy's looking really, really solid.
Yeah.
Maicon is tall. Let's take a look at the
high
work rates. High too.
Yeah, what do we think, chat? If we're looking at a top right back, we have the 111 Maicon here, high. And then we have Carlos Alberto as well at right back. I'm seeing a lot of people saying Maicon.
Yeah.
I'm seeing someone in chat saying Maicon always solos. Maicon. Interesting.
So a few Carlos Albertos mentioned, so yeah.
That's going to be an interesting debate, I think, over the next few weeks.
The skill points make a lot of difference too, right?
Oh,
if
yeah.
you compare the trained up versions. Okay, this guy.
Let's.
Okay. There's a certain number there that really stands out. Rafael Leão. We all know how he performs in the game. Yeah. At 140 pace.
140 pace, guys.
That's scary.
Jeez, I'm seeing the reactions here on Discord. I'm seeing it in chat. Right off the bat, everyone's going, "Whoa, 140!" And then we also have the skill points. You can play striker. So I'm just thinking here, like you put in. Oh my god, yeah. We have to check him out in scouting camp if he's there.
Yeah.
I want to see what he's at. But yeah. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 4-star stamina. And then 140 acceleration, 140 sprint speed. Chat, what are we thinking? How does he compare with Nico Williams? I think that's the big one. Everyone's gonna be doing the side by side.
Yeah, like perfect left winger.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the medium low there for work rate, especially at the winger position. He's always up front. It doesn't make a lot of difference from a play style. And he's not even 1,500 shards. He's
what is he at? 1,250.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty good, actually. 1,250 for a 140 pace left winger. But I'm curious. Some people will say I still prefer Nico Williams. I think for that 5-star weak foot.
That makes sense.
That's where maybe it comes in on the debate.
Yeah. If you want to run down the byline and then cut back with the pass, the weak foot there helps you. But if you want to cut inside before and try to finesse, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see those reviews that come out. Usually Reddit has some good reviews on the player items for people who've used it in high level head-to-head. Center mid, Ryan Gravenberch had a great season with Liverpool. 114 pace, 121 dribbling. He kind of looks very well-rounded, shooting just under 100 there at 99. Some strong attributes in the physical department with 128 strength, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, high medium.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. 800 shards. I think you get to 800 shards, you're so close to getting a top level player to your team.
100%. Yeah, he just looks like a very solid center mid there. And then Ryan Shirky getting a Man City item here.
City. First one.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that dribbling right off the bat with 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, a real 5-5 kind of. You can have fun with this guy at cam, doing some skill moves, really getting some tight dribbling. 141 dribbling as his base stat. That looks really good. And then high-low. I'm interested to see how he performs as a cam. And then Piero Hincapié, the Ecuadorian, playing for Leverkusen. Left back, I know a lot of people think of him as a center back, but he also does play left back. Physical and defending are really good. Pace, I think you'd want to use him as a stay-at-home left back. He's got medium high, so that should be a bit of a different vibe from like a Marcelo
Mm-hmm.
or even the Mendy's that are going up and down the flank. Nkapie will stay back. Or you can even just play him at center back, to be
I've
honest.
seen a lot of people using, fullbacks as center backs, mainly because of the pace.
Yeah, what do we think, Chad? I'm seeing people saying this is a top center back versus using it left. What do we think? And then otherwise, we're going to go through these 109s and 108s later, but some great names popping up there. Crouch,
Crouch,
109.
community
As well.
favorite.
Yeah,
It's always fun to play with Victor Crouch.
he's a fun one to use. And there's also Jan Koller, who came out last week or 2 weeks ago. He's like 6'8", very much a target man.
It's fun.
They're fun. They're different. So that's a look here at the Ragnarok Week 6 items. Should be really cool to see. And the other thing as well, we needed to go check out just back on Grassroots Greats before we forget, was in the actually, firstly, it was just the item exchange. What are the where are we seeing it here?
I think we'll have to check on that
We'll
later.
have to check on that one later, yeah. But the mini pass,
yeah,
that was the other one to check out. So it's Cordoba here at the end. McKenny.
Yep, pretty standard. We can check the Cordoba stats. As you know, he's a shorter center back, but always fast, always very physical. Comes at 114 OVR on red rank. Good stamina.
Yeah. And then looks like we got a retro kit here.
Mm-hmm.
Bayer Leverkusen 98.99. It's cool to see. And then yeah, there's the free and the premium tracks, and then you get progress on this from playing your Road to Greats skill games and matches.
There's also one new detail in Grassroot Greats. Yeah. So if you go to the featured section, you see From Grass to Glory, which is a new mechanic. We'll explain it to you how it works. So if you complete your daily tasks, you get progress here. And as long as you engage, as long as you play through Grassroot Greats, you will kind of like follow the evolution of Carlitos Teves. So you start there with a 102 that is upgraded to 104. You claim that 106 version up into a 108. Of course, you can use them for shards, but after you complete everything, you can go to the exchange, and there will be the 110 OVR version of Tevis. And today we're going to break protocol here a little bit. We usually don't show the requirements, but we'll show you today just to explain how it works. Because those versions of Carlitos Teves that you claim on the featured section, you can use them here to claim the 110 version plus additional requirements, right? So this is a new thing. Wanted to show it to you guys to see, how you feel about this.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, it's kind of flexible because if you're beginning your FC Mobile journey, you can use the 108 version. It would be great. It's Tevis. He's cool. I like him. And if you're like far down the road and maybe you don't want to commit to 1500 shards, maybe you have the 108s there to spare from other events, you could fit in. So it's more like an option, and kind of like fits the theme of Grassroot Greats because you're keeping up with the evolution. You start, from the grass, and you get the great 110 OVR version there.
Yeah, what do we think, chat, about this 110 Tevez? I'm seeing some positive comments around his stats here. 127 base with the 131 shooting, and I think physical to me stands out.
Yeah.
111. He was always known to be like a strong player.
Yeah.
Very tough on the ball, so I think like he'll be interesting to use. And then the requirements here, 350 shards for a 110 striker. Obviously, you have to have some extra 108s and 107s. But if you've been holding on to some of these players and not using them for shards, or maybe you don't need them, the shards anymore, this could be a decent spot because it's any of the 107, 108s.
Any,
It's not
exactly.
Grassroot Greats players. So it's a little more forgiving. And then the other one to check is Cha Bum Kun here, who's a right winger. New icon.
New icon. And I've seen some requests in chat for Chabum Kun. 5'5", 4-star skill moves, 133 base. Has not the best finishing abilities, but as a winger for the base and the weak foot is really solid.
It is, yeah. High, medium. Some pretty good dribbling. The pace is nice.
Does he play right mid as well?
Let's check here. He's got striker and cam as his secondary positions.
Very interesting. Very flexible.
Yeah, what do we think, Chow? There's been some new icons and heroes that have been dropping in Ragnarok over the past few weeks. We've had Fellaini, we've had Kohler, Bierhoff. It's been nice to see. These are like special FC Mobile only icons and heroes. And Cha Bum Kun coming in as an icon here on mobile. It's cool, right, Chad, to see these guys come in on mobile first?
I like him. It's different.
Yeah.
You know, the way his attributes are distributed. It's unique. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I'm seeing some dubs in chat. It's nice to see. We won't show the requirements on this one. We'll keep it a little secret like we did with Gilberto Silva and Fabregas. But yeah, otherwise going through, these are the Mighty Winter ones. These stay up still. And then we do have the regular exchanges that are still going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can check out the store packs real quick. Should be loading up here. Here we go. So these are the new offer Fs. So these will have, let's go to the 3K gem pack. So as you can see, the new 111s all the way down are in this. And then the Grassroot Greats ones here, there's a shard booster.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think the big one will be looking at the 3K gem pack here.
Absolutely. So it comes down to a choice. Maybe you have gems to spare and you can grab yourself one of each every day. But it comes down to a decision, right? You either focus in Grassroot Greats or you keep focusing in After Daybreak.
100%. And on that note, we're going to check out the daily Grassroots Great bundle. And let's see who we've got.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to spoil your usual luck here.
Not a chance.
Yeah. Just because of my presence in Plum.
Not at all.
I'm a normal human being, so...
So we come in here with a 105. Kakase from New Zealand plays at Wrexham, who were recently promoted to the championship. But we'll also have a little bit of fun here. I feel like we want to give this Grassroot Greats walkout a little bit more flash. So we're going to come in here and just grab ourselves the Marcelo, just to see what it looks like, chat.
Question to everyone watching. Where does Marcelo sit in terms of best left backs that ever played the sport to you?
That's a big question.
That's a big question.
There's a lot of competition.
Drop your position from 1 to infinity. My perspective is number 2 to ever exist.
And who's number 1?
Roberto Carlos.
Okay, that's valid. Yeah.
Number 1, number 4, top 5. I think he sits on top 5 for sure in most of I guess the current generation of football fans across the world.
I think the amount of Champions Leagues that he was a part of, and
the amount of trophies, like in general, this guy really did it all.
And speaking of legends who have come out this year in FC Mobile, Zlatan Chronicles Chapter 5 is launching at the same time as Grassroot Greats and Ragnarok. So this one is focused on Zlatan's international career with the national team with Sweden, and you can see where he made his senior debut, his first goal, European qualifiers, all the way through to these major moments in his career where he established himself on the world stage and in different competitions. So one I like here is this a nice little emote called
Yeah.
"I See You." I think this will have a lot of good use,
That's a good emote
right?
to send after a cross spam. You know? See you.
And as a just a refresher, if you guys haven't already completed all of these, the Global Impact one launched last week, and then you can earn all these different versions of Zlatan, and then the Nightmare mode, which I saw a lot of people talk about, where you get the goalkeeper edition.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think we've covered most of the Ragnarok and Grassroot Greats info. We're going to come back to scouting camp shortly, but the other major community news we wanted to talk about, chat, just pulling it up here, is going to be the anniversary event. So if you guys remember last year, there was the anniversary event in FC Mobile where we really celebrated, I guess, the year that was, and kind of a lot of emphasis on kind of the season launch. So second edition now of anniversary event coming to FC Mobile around the end of September is really based around letting the community help build the event with us. So we want to know, first off, how you want to see that event take shape with things like designing a boot, designing a ball, designing a kit with the anniversary theme around it. Very similar to the locker room challenges we've done. And that has launched already today. So you'll see in chat a link to go submit your designs. And if we can actually bring up the anniversary image just on screen here, perfect. This is kind of an overall look at the anniversary art design and where we're headed. But it's really like the club is yours. You're helping design this event.
Yeah, I think it's a cool community moment. We've seen lots of great designs, great ideas. We're always, taking your feedback back and forth to build the game. So why not help us create and plan this anniversary so we can celebrate together? So we're going to start with vanity items. You'll help us design a kit, boot, ball, and there are more to come later this month. You also help us to decide players.
The players, yes.
That will be released during our second anniversary, and also soundtrack. So later, across the next few weeks and months, more of this voting sections will come. So yeah, it's approaching. It's still like a little bit far. Our anniversary is usually late September, but we're all making our preparations to celebrate together.
100%. So we're starting this off with the vanity items, so the ball, the boot, the kit, and we want you guys to design it, submit it, and then we'll have kind of a vote, and your item that you design could end up in the anniversary event. So we'll pull up just on screen here some of the templates, so you have a little bit of a look. And then we also drop the link in chat. But essentially, design your kit, ball, and boot with like the number 2 involved, confetti, trophy, ribbons. And you'll see these templates here that you can work on the website. Submit them from now until August 18th. So from there, we'll take the best submissions, the ones we really love in the community, and then we'll show them up on the website again. And then as a community, you guys will vote on your favorites. And then the favorites may end up in the anniversary event at the end. So that is one portion. And then we'll come back to that anniversary asset just we had at the start there. We'll show that up on screen. As Tak, you're mentioning, we're looking to do a player vote as well as a part of this anniversary event. So letting the community decide what players are going to end up in the event. And you can see that little music, the record in the top right. We're looking at a soundtrack vote of sorts coming later. More information on that, but really trying to shape this anniversary event as like community design.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this, and I hope you guys can get to help us, plan and celebrate together, because we can only celebrate as a community together because we're all, part of this.
We're part of this big community.
We can't celebrate alone.
The FC Mobile community is strong, and it's really just kind of lean in and tell you guys like, hey, you're building this event with us. It's important. Let's see what you guys want to see in the event. And I'm excited for the player vote. I think that'll be a very cool one. Seeing who gets in. There's going to be some regional representation. Some players maybe who don't get into events. Some of the stars. it's really going to be up to you guys to decide. So more information, obviously, on the website link that we dropped in there. And also just submit your best designs over the next few days. And really excited about that. So that was just about anniversary. Let's come back to Grassroot Greats. Tack and I, we have scouting camp ready to go here on the gameplay build. So we're going to showcase that to you guys. We'll play a little match. And while we do the match, we can also share the redemption code.
Absolutely. So I've seen chat here. Everybody's asking. And don't worry, we got a redemption code for you guys. Today, the code is Touchgrass.
It's Touchgrass.
Touchgrass, guys. Redeem code Touchgrass. Go outside, Touchgrass after the show because we're going to play a head-to-head match here. Try to answer some questions. I'll try my best not to lose to Antoine. And yeah, go there. Good luck. It's just a little gift for you guys that stuck here with us. Hope you all enjoy it. And thank you. So
100%.
Let's start the next segment.
Let's do
where
it.
Action unfolds.
I'm setting my team up as the base 4-4-2 flat. And I'm moving Mendy to right back. I'm putting Araujo at center back with Marcelo there. And I'm going to keep Zé Roberto at left mid. But I am debating putting at CM. But in any case, some nice looking items here. And if Tack, you're ready with your squad, it looks like I'm gonna screen peek, but it looks like you're doing 4-3-3 from what I can see.
4-3-3 because I am familiar with it. Just right now trying to figure out what do I do.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna bring up my team again for Grassroot Greats here. Chat, any changes you would suggest I make to my lineup here?
Somebody please suggest a 3 at the back for Antoine right now.
No, I'm not looking for formation. I'm happy with 4-4-2. But for the players, should I swap in? Like, who should I swap in? Is there anyone that you're thinking based on the stats we looked at?
Okay, Antoine.
Someone wanted to see Dybala. We'll just show Dybala here with red 25 rank.
I'm as ready as I can be.
All right, let's get into it, chat.
All right.
I want to see how some of these icons feel. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
We're sitting right beside each other. We should be able to.
Don't peek on my screen yet.
No screen peeking.
Don't peek on my screen. We find each other. We might need to.
Ooh, it's not looking.
Ooh, it's not looking like it's working.
All right, so I'm gonna forfeit out of scouting camp here.
Me too.
And then we'll join back in. Oh. So we're just gonna quickly get Jason here to move us to the
Jason,
same day.
Send help, Jason. Jason, send help, please, Jason. Meanwhile, we can look through a few of the questions here. Hi, Tech. Hi, William.
Yeah, if there's any questions about the Grassroot Greats event, the Ragnarok New Week, or even that anniversary event we just touched about, let us know in the chat. Or even just questions about the current season or gameplay. Always happy to be answering those, give some more visibility on what's going on.
Yeah.
See someone talking about new league rewards. We can show the league exchanges here.
Yeah, new league rewards in Pass and also in store will come next week with the ending of Ragnarok after Daybreak and the start of the next new main event.
Exactly. The league limited bundles, those are actually updated with the new 111s in there. All right. Oh, just getting a little pop up here.
I saw a great question, which is also one topic that we wanted to talk about today really quickly. We've said it before, no season reset is planned for this year, okay?
Yeah, so you'll be keeping your team through September and through 2025. Oh, looks like we are also not within the time frame.
Oh.
Yeah, we probably need an extra day ahead here. Jason
got
can help us
in.
out with that. I don't think you're allowed to press continue. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man,
Ah, there we go.
did it work?
No, it seems like I'm still not with. Oh, challenge mode. Oh, actually, didn't show the challenge mode. I'll quickly show that in the meantime. But yeah, we got Dunga, we've got Fellaini, Barzagli, and then let's check out here. Live events. I'm not getting any scouting camp here. Okay, so we're just gonna quickly pop out of gameplay here, and we'll just go to just our full view here, and I'll just get scouting cam up because I think it was fun. We wanted to try out Marcelo, right?
Yeah,
We wanted to see how Zlatan felt.
To test these players out.
Yeah, so just bear with us here, chat.
Extra time, unfortunately, we cannot show in this test version that we have from the game today, but you can expect weekly updates. But don't hold me on that. We'll have to all discover the changes tomorrow or Thursday UTC, depending on where you are. Okay.
All right, just getting loaded up here. Just 1 second, chat. We're just getting it.
Okay, I have high hopes now.
Yep.
Okay, I'm in.
All right, I'm in as well. All right, let's show the gameplay here. I think we should be ready to go.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Let's get into it.
Whoop.
Oh,
Whoop. Whoop.
it may not be meant to be today.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
The roots are not rooting here.
And today, a special day
of all days.
We're here together. And,
I know, right? Oh, something. It's funny. Out of all the weeks, we're usually able to connect on scouting camp when we're hundreds of kilometers away, thousands of kilometers away. But ironically, we're sitting next to each other, and we're not able to connect on scouting camp.
Let's all agree that I won today.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, well, Antoine, I was the one traveling here.
Yep.
It was a 3-0 because you didn't show up. Okay. So
we'll take that. Yeah.
Yeah. Score that in your books. Another win for Tech.
Yeah.
What can I do? I don't make the rules. It's just how it is.
Yeah. He scored a hat trick with Marcelo, cutting it from the left.
Yeah. Elastico here, Elastico there. You know, he was just a masterclass. Marcelo, totally worth it.
100%. So yeah, we'll chat. We'll get a match going next week. We have our next live stream planned for next Tuesday to highlight the next main event that comes in after Ragnarok. It's an exciting one. A lot of new icons and heroes in that one. I'm really pumped. We've seen an early look at the format for that event. It's looking very neat. Some innovative little bits within the event. No teasers just yet. Just that there will be some new icons in there that you may have seen in this morning's trailer. So stay tuned. Next Tuesday, we'll be back there. In the meantime, chat, we hope you have a great time playing Grassroot Greats and Ragnarok. So that starts today, so Thursday UTC. Also grab that redeem code, TouchGrass. And yeah, it's been a fun show.
Absolutely. Thank you everyone for sparing a little bit of your time to hang out here with us. Keep sending your feedback wherever it is. We are always watching out. So yeah, I'm excited to see you guys again next week for the next main event review. And see you there then.
Take care, everybody.
All right.
See you later.